There's new hope for the 1972 Equal Rights Amendment, which prevents discrimination on the basis of sex. Yesterday, Virginia became the crucial 38th state to pass the ERA, decades after the measure was first approved in Congress.
For the women of Virginia and the women of America, the resolution has finally passed.
Loud cheers of excitement bounced off the walls in the Virginia House and later the Senate, celebrating a possible turning point for the fight for equal rights. Supporters like Delegate Mary Lehman say it's long overdue.
I was, I think, 5 or 6 years old. My mother took me to a big equal rights, women's equal rights march in New York City. It's my first memory of participating in any kind of protest or rally. And, you know, I come from a family of strong women, a mom, 4 sisters, and it's something that's, you know, way past its time. We need to do it, and congratulations to Virginia for being the 38th state.
The fight began back in 1923 when Alice Stokes Paul drafted and delivered the first version of the Equal Rights Amendment to Congress. It was finally approved in 1972. Supporters lobbied, marched, rallied, petitioned, and even went on hunger strikes. The ERA barreled out of Congress, getting support from 22 states in the first year. And then things slowed and eventually came to a halt until now. Here at the Maryland State House in 1972, Maryland was one of the first states to ratify the ERA. Yesterday, 48 years later, Virginia completed the ratification process. Now we have the 38 states required to amend the United States Constitution. But there's one problem. The deadline has already passed. And on top of that, 5 states have rescinded their support for the bill since first approving it in the 70s. Supporters argue that the original 1982 deadline should not be binding.
That with 38 states ratifying, it really is just a matter of some technical details to get it across the finish line. So I'm just really excited. I will tell you what I heard at that rally in Washington, D.C. so many years ago. If it's not in the Constitution, your rights can be taken away at any time.
And to that point, some people don't even realize that the 19th Amendment, which gives women the ability to vote, is the only equal right for women guaranteed by the Constitution.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Wow.
So what's next? A new resolution with bipartisan support is being sponsored by Democratic Senator Ben Cardin of Maryland and Republican Senator Lisa Murkowski of Alaska to remove the 1982 deadline for ratification of the ERA.
Now, if passed, the ERA would be the 28th